All right. It is time for the next installment of Teaching in the States. Now, this is where things get really funny. So, after the whole email fiasco, they were talking to me about what we're supposed to do for the subbing. Because my company with overseas said that I would need to ship out on a certain month, the school I was working with said, okay, you'll just sub until one of our staff members needs to be replaced for a bit. You'll fill in for them, easy peasy. I met all their students, learned how their job worked, figured out what they need to figure out, right? I had training for this, so I was prepared to do this. So, after months of preparation and practice and learning and teaching my students, my kids were really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I don't know if like I was the best teacher, but I feel like I was just the best person for them to just talk to. I've had multiple students just for some reason just talk to me, and I was like, that's nice. And we taught stuff, but at the end of the day, it didn't really feel like teaching. It felt more like a Magic School Bus episode. Speaking of Magic School Bus nonsense, so after all that training preparation, students get told, hey, Mr. Cat will be leaving soon. We found a replacement math teacher. He'll be here full time. His name is Mr. Garden Snake. Everybody applaud Mr. Garden Snake. It's like, oh, it's Mr. Garden Snake. And I go, you kids have not met this man. I don't even know who this guy is. Principal, who is Garden Snake? And he goes, we're gonna go, you'll see him soon, okay? And I was like, sounds good. So, next morning, I go to work. I see Mr. Garden Snake. Hey, Mr. Garden Snake. He's like, oh, hey, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'm Mr. Cat. How's it going? I was watching your class for you before you came. And he's like, oh, are they good? And I'm like, well, yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're good. You have to rein them in a bit. Yeah, but they'll be fine. You'll be good. He's like, thanks for keeping an eye on them. I'm like, yeah, no problem. And he says, I'll come to your classroom to see how all my classes act later. And I go, yeah, sounds good. Perfect. I go to my first class. They go, Mr. Cat, where's Mr. Garden Snake? And I say, Garden Snake will be here later to observe all you guys. He's coming to our class. And I was like, yeah, he's coming. And we're all happy and we're doing our lessons and everyone's doing fun, having fun. One kid tells me point blank, thank God you're leaving. I hated your guts. And I was like, yeah. I'm still missing 10 homework assignments from you. You got 10 zeros in the grade book, buddy. You gonna show me those anytime soon or no? So I get told by the principal, Garden Snake will be in your room 1:30. My 1:30 class is excited, right? We're all ready to go. We're all happy. It's 1:30. He doesn't show up. I'm like, okay, it's fine. We're gonna do this. So we're doing a lesson. And one of the kids goes, sweet kid goes, hey, teach. Where's Mr. Garden Snake? And I was like, I don't know. Another kid goes, hey, teach, is Mr. Garden Snake also good at Yu-Gi-Oh? Can we play in his class? And I was like, I don't think we're going to be able to get that off. But maybe. I can talk to him about it. So lesson goes on. Lesson ends. Students leave. I get on my planning period. And as I'm closing the door, one of my students comes back and says, hey, teach, I think something happened to Mr. Garden Snake. And I go, what? What's going on, kid? And they go, hey, yeah, he did not look like he was vibing. I was like, what do you mean? Vibing? What is this word you're speaking of? And he's like, look, I saw him and he did not look kosher. Like, you're saying words that don't make sense. And he's like, look, Mr. C. Dude looked like he crashed out. You're not making sense. He doesn't want to be here, Mr. Cat. He doesn't want to be here. And I was like, what are you talking about? The kids here are great. Who wouldn't want to be here? Go to the principal's office. I ask him, hey, how did it go with Mr. Garden Snake? And he goes, I hope he shows up tomorrow for his first day. So I go home and come back the next day. And I get told, Mr. Garderstank isn't coming. And I was like, why? What happened? And so apparently, he was observing different classes all day. First class he observed, fist fight broke out. One kid got his arm snapped. Second class, fist fight broke out. Another kid got bodied. Third class, body slam, clothesline. It was WWE up there. By it was time for art class, this man was like, I don't want to be here, and booked out the building. So I get told, you want to teach full time as the math teacher until you have to leave? And I was like, I don't have a choice now, do I? And they're like, no, you really don't. And just like that, I became the math teacher of that school. And my students walked in, and they said, hey, why are you here? Mr. Cat, shouldn't you be in the movie directing classroom? Yes, that was the class I was supposed to be filling in for. Movie directing. Why aren't you there? And I go, it's because you guys scared off Mr. Garden Snake. What? You traumatized Mr. Garden Snake. The man saw like 3 of you kids perform WWE moves on each other, and that was it. He said the lights were too bright and left. And they're like, wait, so we're stuck with you? And I'm like, yes, you are stuck with me. And it was at that moment when I became the official teacher of that classroom. And they told me I could decorate any way I wanted. So you know what I did? I took the Rocky Balboa poster off the wall and I put it on the wall behind me. And I said, finished. And they said, you can do more, you know. And like, no, that's all we need. And they said, don't you want to put like math stuff on the board? No. Itinerary? You just moving the Balboa poster? Yeah. You don't want to decorate? Bro, I'm not going to be here that long. All right, then. And I became the unofficial math teacher. And the best part was, when I became the math teacher, they gave me a super cool new email for teachers. And they misspelled my name on that. So I still didn't get any emails. Ooh-ah! You failed it twice in a row. No, seriously though, check how you spell your emails, please.